Before anything else, pause for a second. Notice the feeling you had when you clicked this video. That tiny spark? That moment where something in you whispered, "I'm meant for more." Maybe you've ignored that voice for months, maybe for years. But right now, you can't ignore it anymore. Because deep down, you know the truth. You're not living anywhere near your full potential. You feel it every morning. You wake up with that sense of unfinished greatness. Every night when you go to bed, knowing you could have done more. If this video found you today, it's not an accident. It's a sign. Welcome to the Kaizen Project. This isn't a motivation channel, not a productivity hack channel, not a fitness aesthetic channel, and definitely not another quick fix, overnight success fantasy. The Kaizen Project is different. It's a transformation system built around one unbreakable idea. Become 1% better every single day. In your body, your intelligence, your spirit, and your social power. Not a revolution, not a sudden change. A gradual rise, a controlled evolution, a disciplined becoming. For years, self-improvement has turned into noise. Fake gurus, dopamine traps, endless hacks that never fix anything. Everyone tells you to completely reinvent yourself in one night, and you end up changing absolutely nothing. That's why we return to something ancient, simple, and brutally effective. Kaizen, the Japanese principle of continuous improvement. Small steps, steady progress, massive results. It's how athletes become legends, how students become masters, how ordinary people become unstoppable forces of discipline, purpose, and identity. If you want more meaning, more confidence, more self-respect, you're not just welcome here, you belong here. To change your life, you don't need 100 goals. You need four pillars, 4 archetypes, 4 versions of yourself that, together, create the strongest version of who you can become. First is body, strength, movement, energy, discipline, which will be represented by my character. This isn't about chasing aesthetics or comparing yourself to others. This is about building a body you're proud to live inside, a body that represents your identity, not your insecurity. Whether you're training calisthenics, lifting at the gym, working out at home, or starting completely from zero, the body archetype represents the version of you that refuses to remain weak, physically or mentally. In body videos, you'll get short, brutal workouts, posture corrections, mobility routines, calisthenics progressions, and mind-over-body challenges. Nothing fake, nothing fancy, just pure, efficient work. Because when your body evolves, your mind follows.
Second is intelligence, your ability to think sharper, learn faster, understand deeper, process smarter. This archetype is the version of you that turns curiosity into power, a calm, sharp mind that cuts through distraction, confusion, and overwhelm. In intelligence videos, you'll learn memory techniques, accelerated learning methods, study frameworks, mental models, and problem-solving strategies used by high performers across the world. No fluff, no pseudoscience, just practical tools to become the kind of thinker who makes progress inevitable.
Third is spirit, not mysticism, just the mastery of your inner world. Emotional control, resilience, self-awareness, discipline, the ability to stay calm during chaos, the strength to choose your actions instead of reacting blindly to impulses. In spirit content, you'll train meditation, habit building, dopamine detox, focus rituals, confidence from within, and the kind of mental stability that makes you unshakable under pressure. If the body is your engine and intelligence your navigation, spirit is the pilot that keeps everything steady.
And fourth, social. Because you can be smart, strong, and internally disciplined. But if you can't communicate, connect, or express yourself, you remain invisible. The social archetype is about presence. Charisma, confidence, relationships, leadership, and human power. In social videos, you'll learn communication mastery, conversation flow, social confidence, networking, emotional expression, body language, and how to show up as someone who is naturally respected and remembered. Not manipulation, not tricks, just real human influence.
The Kaizen project isn't a brand, it's a mission. A blueprint for unlocking your potential through the 4 dimensions that shape every human life. Body, intelligence, spirit, social. Every week, you'll receive challenges, mini trainings, short lessons, actionable missions that push you 1% further. Not overwhelming, not unrealistic, just consistent growth. Most people fail self-improvement because they try to change everything at once. They go all in for 3 days, burn out, quit, and return to their old life. We don't do that here. Here, you shift your identity 1 small step at a time. Because if you get 1% better every day, your life becomes unrecognizable in a year. It's not magic, it's mathematics, it's discipline, it's Kaizen. So now the real question. Are you ready for a life where you wake up with purpose? Where you become someone you're proud to see in the mirror? Where you stop consuming and you start evolving? If your answer is yes, you're not just a viewer anymore, you're a recruit. Welcome to the Kaizen Project. Subscribe and like the video so that we can grow together. Choose the archetype you want to begin with. Comment which version of yourself you're unlocking first. And tomorrow, your training begins. 1 year from today, you will look back at this exact moment and say, that was the day everything changed.